Hello everyone, I am Niharika and welcome back to my channel. Have you ever opened a packet of chips telling yourself just a few and suddenly you realize that you have eaten entire packet and you didn't even remember how it tasted? This is not just about food. This is about the emotion. This is about mind asking for help in only language it knows at that moment. Today we are talking about binge eating, especially in teenagers, stressed individuals and in women who silently struggle with it entire day. So what really happens during binge eating? It's not only about greed. It's not only about eating. It's not only about eating and in a lack of discipline. It is a coping mechanism. When a person is under stress, emotional pain, loneliness or even the boredom, the brain looks for quick relief. Food, especially sugary and high-fat food, becomes the first rescue. Inside the brain, something very powerful is happening. Dopamine system, your reward system gets activated. Cortisol, already the stress hormone is very high. Brain says, I need comfort. I need to escape from this situation. So when a person eats, it is a temporary calm, a short-lived happiness, a feeling of control which comes inside that person. But very soon it goes away and another feeling of guilt, shame comes. And it is a repeat cycle. It comes again and again. It becomes a habit. What about teenagers? Teenagers are very sensitive. Their brain is under a phase of development. Their emotions and regulations are still in a phase of development. Impulse control is not fully mature. They are struggling with their identity, their self-worth. Everything is being constantly shaped up. So when a teen binge eats, it's not because they do not know how to express their emotions. They feel unheard or misunderstood. They are overwhelmed, maybe academically, socially, emotionally. Over time, this pattern can reduce their ability to handle stress, create dependency on external comfort food. Impact of it impacts the self-esteem, confidence, and it silently also affects their mental growth. Because instead of learning the process, how to process the emotions, they are learning how to escape from it. And now comes why it is important binge eating, I'm saying for women. Women are often the caregivers. They are emotionally loaded with lot of responsibilities, societal expectations, silent pressure to hold everything together. Many a times they suppress their own feelings, their own needs, their own desires. So when this happens, when the mind is unheard for too long, it starts speaking through different behaviors like binge eating. It becomes their private escape, a moment that is just for themselves, a pause from their responsibilities. But slowly it turns into a habit that feels impossible to break. So what happens? It has a very bad long-term impact on their body. It's not only emotional, it becomes physical. Weight fluctuation, hormonal imbalances, increased triglycerides, digestive issues, fatigue, low energy, emotional burnout. These all things come with binge eating. And most importantly, there is a constant conflict. Why can't I control myself? Why it is so hard to stop? Because, my dear friend, it's not only about food you have to fix. Firstly, you have to fix your emotional hunger, which is not controlled by the diet plans alone. The habit stays because the trigger is still inside you. The emotional gap is still unfilled. The mind still needs relief until we address the root emotion under that cycle which continues. So what can help? Let's not talk about perfection here. Let's not talk about awareness. Let's take a pause and ask, am I hungry or I am overwhelmed? You can also name your emotion. You can name your stress. Whether it is because of loneliness, whether it is because of you're bored or you're frustrated. Replace your responses. Do not suppress it. Replace it. If you're feeling hungry, do something else. You can write your thought, you can take a short walk, drink water and wait for 10 minutes. These are the mindful eating moments. Eat slowly. Feel your food. Build emotional outlets. Especially when I'm talking about teenagers, they have to vent out their emotions. They need to have open conversations. They should have one space, non-judgmental listening place where they can express, maybe through art, through writing, or any movement. So if you see yourself or your child in such situation, don't judge, don't label, don't shame it. Instead, understand the root cause. This is not only the lack of control, it's the mind asking for care. So if you often feel such, control your eating. People say, control your eating. The real question is, who is taking care of your emotions? Because when emotions are heard, habits begin to heal. You have to heal yourself to become better. And when you start understanding why you eat, you slowly regain the power to choose how you eat. And you are not alone in this. Many people are struggling, and this is not a permanent pattern. It's a message. And once you understand this message, you can definitely change your story. If this resonated with you, share it with somebody who might silently be struggling with this. And sometimes awareness is the first step towards healing. Thank you.